What's going on, guys? This is Tybone Skyberg here. Today we're taking a look at the Funko Pop figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Stan Lee himself, number 7, or known as '07, from Funko. Alright, so Stan Lee himself, well, and when I got another Funko Pop figure, it comes with the other two Funko Pop figures. I'll comparison for that later, especially Stan Lee himself with the Marvel Legends series. And then I have, well, let's talk about at that point and that later, that the comparison. And you can see right here, it looks very nice. This looks exactly my mind. I was trying to get it my own originally, but now in my location has what was that, FYE. Originally there's some of it, it's out there, but unfortunately it ran out, or they hiding somewhere. I don't know, you get my point. Maybe a couple years later or a year later, I'm not sure. So when I was on a vacation in Orlando, Florida, special thanks for my cousin Christopher with his family, because he got this for me with this Stan Lee Funko Pop figure, because when I was at Disney World, wilderness or something like that, pronounced it, sorry about that. It's like a summer camp for December. We have a lot of fun over there. So because they found, especially my cousin Christopher, because he found this Funko Pop figure Stan Lee, and not only he got for me, but he says he's got another one himself too, because he bought a double or something like that. So he's got one for himself, and now he's got one for me. It's like a gift. So I really don't know what to say, because he knows that when I was a convention, what was 2017 MegaCon convention in Orlando. So he knows that he's trying to figure it out. He knows that I like Stan Lee. So he knows that. So I really don't know what to say about it. But if you see my autograph collection, for example, that I got a Stan Lee autograph, but I don't have a selfie photo with him or a photo op with him, unfortunately, before he died in 2018. At least I got this Funko Pop figure right here. They would look like, reminds me the statue's paint job, for example, not the irregular color paint job, for example. There's other versions of a Funko Pop Stan Lee, when he was alive or something. I saw him in other ones like the cameos or MCU movies, or there's some of the other ones in regular stores or the exclusives. I don't know, whatever it's on there. So I was trying to get this one when I was in the FYE, but I'm out of luck because maybe it ran out, or they hiding somewhere. So shout out to and thanks to my cousin Christopher that he got this for me with his family, because they know that I like Stan Lee. So you can see right here, it looks nice, and let's get on to that. So thank you, Christopher, if you got this figure with me, and I know you got this figure too, so you got on my point like that. So anyway, all right, let's get on to that, this figure right here. So all right, you can see on the front, it looks nice. The artwork looks nice, and it's because it's a little bit different. So it's just like different, like a prototype here, and then the reality type, I don't know. And you can see the autograph Stan Lee, because there's the flashlight. I don't know. Maybe see if I can figure it out, because it's I don't know. There it is. Right here is these. I think it's a shiny gold. You can't even see about that. I'm talking about this one right here. It says sign final figure. Pronounce it. Sorry. It says pop icons. You can see right here, and you can see it on the top right here. Okay. There's a shiny signature Stan Lee on it, and it says that the regular title on it on the front. It looks nice. And on the left, you got Stan Lee himself, and it says, you got on my point on the left. And on the right, you got the same as the different ones, like you get on my point. And I was worried about the package, is this one. It's a little bit crooked, it's not too bad. But the rest of it's fine. And then on the top, it's not much on it. It says Funko right here. And this is right here, this is the information on it. And of course, you got it on the back. And if you want to read a pasta, it says Hero Initiative or something like that, helping comic creators in need. This, if you want to read a pasta and it can, it's like a donation and an honor for a Funko Pop or something like that. For, I don't know, there's some information on it. And of course, it says Funko, Stanley's Pow Entertainment, and of course that's the same guy that Stan Lee, what he was doing with Marvel. Yeah, the background, you can see in the background they will look like a Marvel. Oh, and of course there's a shiny gold on it because of signature. That's very creative. I love that, and that's actually was the signature. You can see right here, and that's what it's to that. So all right, let's get this open at this figure right here, and let's find out, you guys. Alright, so here is Stanley Funko Pop figure number 7 or '07 from Funko out of the packaging. And there's not much else to say about that. It looks very nice, and you can see right here. And when I take out the packaging and when I see them, it looks nice. And there's not much else to say about that. It looks nice. It's kind of cute, this Funko figure right here. And let's get into that. It's only a quick review, not much on it. So you can see right here, looks nice. You can see it does looks like identical from the Funko Pop figure, just like I have on the other ones somewhere. I'll comparison for that later, and you can see it looks nice. And now what I do like is a paint job. For example, they would look like a a statue on it, or something like that. When did this happen? I don't know. Maybe it's 2017 or 18, I'm not sure. I don't know what year is that exactly was, but I don't know what to say about that. This figure looks nice, but this one here, this paint job here, rotten gold and in a lighter blue or something like that, it would look like, it reminds me of the statue. It does looks like a statue. It does looks like identical. And I don't know what Stanley, what he's wearing the clothes. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he was wearing a green shirt in the middle and the rest of the jacket. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking his white shirt and that one right here is black jacket and black pants on it. A delegate, and then there's a jeans on it and the shoes. But the rest of them, entirely, this paint job looks nice, and this one I like. This one, it's maybe seeing that this on the package, for example, does looks like identical. Maybe try to figure out focus. Maybe trying to figure it out like this, and a little bit different. So it's just the face added. I don't know. That's just me because there's a nose, a little bit, and a little bit of white, lighter green, blue. I don't know. It's a little bit, I don't like the certain though. I don't know. It's just me on it. So you can see it looks nice. That I like this, the darker gold in this Arrestable, the lighter blue, white, green for some reason. So there's not much to say about that. It looks nice. Kind of looks like a paint job, a statue. I like that one. It's like an honor tribute, like a donation. It does look like an honor. It says a titles on the back on the package. I don't know. So let's see. And it's no articulation, but there's only one thing. It's his head on it. So let me see. I was trying to mess around before I try to review it, and that's it. That's 360. No up or down. Just left or right thing. Is just 360 himself, and there's not much to say about that. I do love this figure a lot, and you can see right here it looks nice. And all right, there's not much to say about this figure. It looks nice, and I do miss Stan Lee. I know, just like, and I mentioned, say, Marvel Legends series from Hasbro. So yeah, I'll comparison for that, and especially these two Funko Pop figures. I got collected. Not much, and I have Funko Pop figures, for example. So anyway, so that's not much about this Funko Pop figure, Stan Lee. All right, so let's go to the comparison for you guys. my final thoughts with Stanley Funko Pop figure with number 7 comes from Funko. And there's not much else to say about that. And I really love what this paint job looked like. And if you see my comparisons looks like, this paint job, the color gold, kind of reminds me of the Alpha 5 from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, if you've seen a comparison. And if you've seen it that I mentioned before about the clothes, what he's wearing, I think he kind of reminds me to Stan Lee action figure is 6 inches. The Marvel Legends series. I think he does wearing identical. Looks like the paint job. If you see in the comparison, looks like. So yeah, I think it was identical. Looks like. So you can see right here. And there's not much else to say about that. And I do love this paint job, especially Stan Lee himself for the honor. Was after I did the reviewing the Stan Lee Marvel Legends series for Hasbro. So now Funko, on the other hand, I do love this one. But I wish it had a regular paint job, the same one like this. But I got this one for, it's like the honor, like a statue or something like that. This was what reminds me of the paint job that I mentioned before. And there's not much else to say about that. I do love this figure a lot. So my final ratings for the Stanley number 7 from Funko Pop figure from Funko, I'm going to give it this figure right here a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 because I do love this paint job. It does looks like the Stan Lee himself, and recipe Stan Lee once again. I'm just trying to review it as possible, so then this is the ones right here. So I do miss Stan Lee a lot, and like I said before, and yeah, so it's really sad. How long did this happen? About 2 or 3 years later or something like that. And I go, wow. So, yeah. And I do miss his movies and TV shows or something like that since Stan Lee. Not just him himself. What about Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko, whatever. So, that's all there is to that. And I'm going to give it this Funko Pop figure a 10 out of 10. So, alright, stay tuned for more figures coming up and then other stuff, what's going on, so we'll see. Anyway, don't forget click like, comments below, don't forget subscribe, and check in at the icon bell notifications in case you missed it or not. So this is Ty-Bone Skyberg, and I'll see you around, guys, and happy toy hunting and happy Funko Pop figure hunt or whatever, and take care.